it today to your address, and I would have had it on Monday. But one after in a bag or something. I was riding here before I thought but you've already promised me to leave it. You what? Sorry, I said I would.
Flight 17-201, this time boarding all groups of all passengers. For a final call, all passengers need to be seated or your reservation will be cancelled and you'll have to remove from the aircraft.
Rule number 6, if we ask you to place your bag in a closet, no matter what destination you're arriving from, your bag will be checked to its final destination.
Let a flight attendant know if you are unwilling to operate the exit or do not meet the exit seat requirements.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, all passengers seated at this time. Thank you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, very pleasant good afternoon. Welcome aboard American Airlines Flight number 275, service to Los Angeles. In command of our Boeing 777-300 series aircraft today is Captain Ted Scott. Assisting on the flight deck is First Officer Mike Halpin. The captain informs me that once airborne, our flying time will be 4 hours, 52 minutes, at a cruising altitude of 32,000 feet. For reported weather conditions in Los Angeles at this time, the temperature is 71 degrees Fahrenheit, 22 degrees Celsius. Again, at this time, please ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Please make sure that you remain seated. Also, please make sure that your phones are placed into airplane mode. Please no more talking, texting, or social media. Your attention, please.
Hello everyone, thank you for your attention. It's time to get you ready for takeoff. We know you have lots of choices, so thanks for choosing American. We're happy to be your airline. Now if you'll just follow along with me, we'll be on our way. Welcome aboard. Before we depart, there are some important safety instructions. First things first, let's buckle those belts. Insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap to tight. To open, simply lift on the top of the buckle. And remember, seatbelts should be fastened wherever you're seated, just in case of unexpected turbulence. Close the tension, and before you know it, we'll be off. All exits on this airplane are clearly marked. Take a moment to locate the nearest one. Keep in mind, it may be behind you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had an issue with our video system. We're going to go ahead and replay the safety video. Again, please remain seated. Make sure your phones are in airplane mode, and we'll get your safety video going for you. Thank you.
All exits on this airplane are clearly marked. Take a moment to locate the nearest one. Keep in mind, it may be behind you. In the event of an evacuation, escape pod lighting will appear. Follow the lights until you've reached your exit. Leave all carry-ons behind. Just head quickly and safely to the nearest exit. And don't forget, it may be behind you. Now, if the airplane loses pressure, oxygen masks will drop automatically. While remaining seated with your seatbelt fastened, grab the closest mask and pull down. The yellow cup goes over your nose and mouth like so.
of us at American Airlines, thank you for flying with us today. We're proud to be Air Transport World's 2017 Airline of the Year. A special welcome to Advantage and One World members. If you are not an Advantage member, you can sign up at aa.com/join to earn miles for today's flight and continue earning miles with our retail and travel partners. To power your device, AC power outlets are located at every seat. While you are seated, please keep your seatbelt fastened and visible to the crew when the seatbelt sign is on.
And enjoy your flight. Flight attendants use caution, please.
Present weather at the airport, beautiful night, clear skies, temperature 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Seatbelt sign is on. We would like to request you make the seat with your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight. Sir, it's been a pleasure to serve you. I want to thank you for flying American Airlines. Have a good evening. Thank you.
seatbelts securely fastened. Until we are parked at the gate, then the seatbelt sign is turned off. Also, please keep the outways clear and the overhead bins closed until we are safely parked. Once you're free to move about the cabin, please use caution when opening overhead compartments. Items may have shifted during flight and landing. The gate that we use here in Los Angeles will require that we stop short of the gate, and that time the engines will be shut down, and we will be towed the remainder of the way into the gate. The fasten seatbelt sign will remain on. You are required to remain seated. Once that seatbelt sign goes on, you're free to move about the cabin. On behalf of your entire Miami and Los Angeles-based flight crews, it's been our pleasure to have you on board this evening. We hope that if in the future your plans call for air travel, you'll once again think of us here at American Airlines. Enjoy the rest of your evening here in the greater Los Angeles area, or for your final destination.
Like all of this was one time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Los Angeles. We ask you please remain seated. The cabin turns on, fasten seatbelt sign, engines, and they're going to hook up the tow truck and tow us in. After they complete the tow-in, cabin will turn off, fasten seatbelt sign, everybody free to get out. We do appreciate your understanding and patience. Thank you.
Hold 800 couples, amusement parks with big roller coasters, casinos, giant bathhouses where you could swim indoors, and even an aquarium which had all kinds of marine biology life. And our main, oh, by the way, on the right is a great university. There's a great view on the right of the Santa Monica Mountains. And this university is called Loyola Marymount. Now, just to the left is the city of Westwood, past those tall buildings, and that's where UCLA is located, University of California at Los Angeles. It's our biggest public school with 35,000 students, undergraduate, and a great graduate school also, law school, medical school, film school. Francis Ford Coppola, who directed The Godfathers and Apocalypse Now, attended film school there. The whole area is called West Los Angeles, but this specific area is called Rancho Park. The ranchos during the Mexican period, the wealthy Mexican families from 1821 until the 1840s owned tremendous pieces of land, and they were called ranchos. This was one of them. When I say large pieces of land, I'm talking about more than 10,000 acres. They would build dairy farms, cattle ranches, had more than one house on the property. You had La Cienega Rancho, which is where we're going to be having lunch at the Farmers Market. Over the Yankees, they'll play the Los Angeles Dodgers in the World Series here starting Tuesday night. There's the main gate of Fox Studios, the drive-on gate. And this building on the left is the executive office building of Fox Studios. Now as we drive through Century City with all the high-rises, it'll give you an idea of how big Fox Studios used to be in the early 60s. This hotel on the left is the Intercontinental Hotel, and the following building is the Die Hard building. Also, this is where President Ronald Reagan came to retire. When he left the White House in 1989, he moved here. This was his final apartment and office. So take a look as we slowly go through this intersection. On the right, the Beverly Wilshire Hotel, and there's Rodeo Drive on the left with all the expensive shops, Tiffany, Prada, Rolex, Gucci, Armani. Do you guys know the famous talk show host Larry King from CNN? I'll show you where he lives in this neighborhood. Now you notice on the left side, all palm trees, but not on the right, all different kind of trees. That's because the left side of the street is Beverly Hills, and the right side is the city of West Hollywood. And Beverly Hills, as I mentioned, has a very strict rule that every street has to have the same type of tree. So this street is all palm trees. And this part of Sunset Boulevard is called the Sunset Strip because back in the 1920s it was not legal to sell alcohol. It was called Prohibition. But on this 2-mile part of Sunset Boulevard, they sold alcohol on many of the restaurants in the 1920s. On the left, a famous rock and roll club called the Roxy's. And you know the actor Mark Wahlberg? Look on the left. Wahlburgers Hamburger. Mark Wahlberg family is going to open that restaurant very soon, sell hamburgers. And this diner on the left is where Sonny and Cher met in the early 1960s. Today it's called Mel's Drive-In. Back then it was called something else in the early 60s. Sonny and Cher went on to form a romantic relationship and a professional relationship as they were a great singing combination. Also on the Sunset Strip, you'll notice many signs, many billboards advertising new television shows in 1952. And when they built it, it was state-of-the-art technology. Many TV shows left New York City and came here because of the advanced equipment and sound stages. For example, some classic old shows. The Judy Garland Show, Jack Benny was shot here in the 1950s. In the 60s, the Sonny and Cher Show was filmed here at CBS Television City. All in the Family. Today, The Price is Right is filmed here. Also, Good Times was shot here. Carol Burnett's show, The Smothers Brothers. And they paid $7 million to build the structure, and now they're trying to sell it for $700 million. And now we're coming right to the farmer's market here on the left. We'll make a left-hand turn. Now we're coming into view of the skyline of downtown Los Angeles. You'll start to see it if you're near the front. And the tallest building now, was just opened this summer, was built by Korean Airlines as the residents of downtown Los Angeles. Right in front of us is a beautiful hotel called the Westin Bonaventure. You'll see it on the right side once we go over the bridge. It's got 4 glass cylinders. It was built in the early 1970s. Also a very good view of the Hollywood sign straight across. And that was built in 1930, Snacks. And they have a $1 million car that belonged to the great Elvis Presley from 1959. It's an Eldorado convertible Cadillac in mint condition. Work on
check in one more time with Garth Camp to see what our week of weather looks like. Hey, Garth.
Hey, you guys. Yeah, it's going to be hot as we head towards the World Series. So let's get to it. Lots to get into. Still stuck in mid-90s San Bernardino. Riverside 89 and 71 at the airport. Oxnard benefiting from a little sea breeze. 69, 79 up in the Lancaster right now. So humidity, a real problem. You can see how low it is. It's going to be very poor recovery. Possible records tomorrow. We got a lot of them going to be falling out of here tomorrow. That includes downtown Los Angeles, Long Beach, Ontario, Camarillo. There's what we're looking for tomorrow, and there are the records on the right-hand side. So you can see multiple records will be crashing out of here as the high starts to build in. This is horrible for fire danger.